if y'all can see me good, but I'm gonna start vlogging a day in the life of a black sheep. It's January 4th, I believe. January 4th, Saturday. I went out to the club last night with my friend. It's supposed to be my girlfriend, but I don't really think that's where it's at no more, you know. Basically, seems like I was just put through a humiliation ritual, like, and I don't understand why I had to go through it, but it's for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever that reason is, it is necessary. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, everybody don't really want to see you make it. Everybody don't want to see you shine, but it's just like, if the Most High is with you, who can be against you? You know what I'm saying? If God is with you, who could be against you? Regardless of who they are. And I just wanted to come and talk to y'all about, if you got God with you, you ain't really got to worry about nothing. You know, people, they try to get a negative reaction out of you because they feed off of that toxic energy. And it could be possible that you want to grow and you want to become a better person. You want to evolve, right? But you got people around you that don't want to evolve. So they gonna create certain scenarios, right? And these scenarios will basically try to harvest the negative energy. And the negative energy that they try to get out of you, even if you know this not you, this not the type of person you are, but that negative energy is what is trying to attach itself to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, sometimes you can't feed into it. Like, you can't feed into that negativity. You can't feed into that darkness. And that's just what I'm choosing not to do right now. I basically just went through a whole humiliation ritual in front of my supposed girlfriend and some members of her family. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, they try to paint this picture like, not they, she trying to paint this picture like I'm just some nasty person, like I'm a nasty individual, or, you know what I'm saying, I don't have no type of respect for other people's things. And it's just like, right now, like, I got on retrovert right now. I got on retrovert shirt and retrovert pants. Like, I'm not no nasty person. These clothes were actually gifted to me. They were actually gifted to me. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to brag about, you know, materialistic possessions. It's more so about just cleansing the negative energy that's within me right now, and the negative energy that other people want me to have, and try to make it seem like I'm just some negative person. When in reality, sometimes you grow, like, you grow. And when you grow, you know, other people, they may see your potential, but it may take a while for you to see your potential. But they see it immediately. They see, you know, whether it is that you being a celebrity, or being an artist, or being somebody that's basically in the spotlight. And they can see it before you even see it. So they're gonna do everything in their power to stop you from being able to do that and being able to become that person. But it's like, whatever God has for me is for me. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody stop it, regardless of, you know, preconceived notions that they may have, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever they choose to think about me, or whatever narrative is trying to be painted about me. Like, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what type of person I am. I know what type of person I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a good person. I want to have good energy. I want to give out good vibes. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that I have realized is that some people will act one way around certain people, and then when they get you by themselves, you see their real colors. You see how much they really don't like you, how much they really despise you. You know what I'm saying? And it could be people that have more than you materialistically, you know what I'm saying, or in a better position financially, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. But if you think that if you know that you got goals and you want to get somewhere in life, keep it to yourself. Don't tell nobody. Just act on it. Because if you don't, them people gonna try to take that from you. They gonna try to, especially if you start to like, you know, brandish your ideas to those people who are incapable of being able to see your vision, then they're gonna try to swap destinies with you. You know what I'm saying? But what God got for me is for me. It's not for nobody else but me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you realize that some people are just toxic, and there's nothing that you can do about it. But what you can do is remove yourself from that toxic environment. You have the ability to do that. You don't have to stay trapped. You don't have to stay in that environment. I done been through some things that I didn't even think I would make it out of. No lie. You know what I'm saying? I done been through some traumatic events, you know, from where it be like being blamed or being labeled as mentally unstable, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the case may be. But you gotta realize that you know who you are and God knows who you are. So don't worry about what other people are thinking about you based off of what somebody else told them about you. You know what I'm saying? Because they never even sat down and got the chance to know you or experience you. It's solely going off of what somebody else is saying. And so when you do that, when you choose to believe what somebody else has said about you, that shows that you're not being your authentic self. So sometimes you just gotta take back and reevaluate, because people will try to distort your energy, and they try to harvest that good energy and that positive energy off of you, even though that they don't have it. So they're gonna try to take it off of you. You know what I'm saying? But all you got to do is just stay grounded, remain grounded. And once you remain grounded and you just stay to yourself and you really lock in with yourself, like, you're gonna be able to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. The abilities that you'll be able to unlock is amazing. But not everybody gonna want to see that though. You know what I'm saying? Especially the people that's close to you or that's used to you, or, you know what I'm saying, who you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? And we call that past life. You know what I'm saying? Whether they be family members, friends, co-workers, you know what I'm saying, classmates, you know what I'm saying, ex-lovers, whatever it may be. But you gonna have those same people, they be like, oh nah, he not like that. He not like that for real. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, a lot of people don't see flowers grow. You know what I'm saying? But then they realize how big and beautiful they are. So it's the same concept when it comes to your growth on a level that's not reachable and understandable for people who haven't made it to that level or incapable of actually viewing that level. So you just gotta stay grounded. Sometimes you just gotta get away from the noise. You know what I'm saying? Because that noise, you know what I'm saying, it'll distort a lot of the clear thoughts that are actually attempting to reach you. You know what I'm saying? Like those downloads that you're trying to, that the universe is trying to send to you, it could be blocked because you're around distorted energy. You're around negative energies, and when that negative energy try to get around you, you know what I'm saying? Depending on your level of frequency and vibration, you able to transmute it into positive energy, transmute it into something positive. You know what I'm saying? One of my good brothers, divinely guided, chosen starseed, said, "We don't fight fire with fire. We fight fire with success." And I live by that motto. Like, we really fight fire with success. You know what I'm saying? I can give you an example. I was working for a landscaping company a few years ago. And at that time, I was taking public transportation. I was taking the bus. You know what I'm saying? Really working and grinding and working my way up, you know what I'm saying, to get my own vehicle. So, you know, when you start getting recognition from, you know what I'm saying, certain people who are higher up in position than you, you know, and they give you that recognition and they tell you to keep going, and you have other people around that they don't get that same recognition and they don't get that same praise because they ain't been putting that work in. So they're gonna try to bring you down. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say this is because I was working for this landscaping company, and I basically was worked up to, you know what I'm saying, acquiring my DOT, and you know what I'm saying, being able to drive them big trucks and whatnot, you know. And I was a lot young. I was young too. I was probably like 19, I was probably like 20, like 19, 20 years old at this time. And I was able to acquire my DOT, but I was taking the bus, you know what I'm saying. And the bus I had to take the bus from my side of town to the transit station, and then take another bus to where I get dropped off at by my job or whatever. And so I was working my way up, man, and I was saving up for a car, man. I was saving up for a car. And then one day, we was out there on the job site in an apartment complex, and we were in charge of getting like some shrubs up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's supposed to have their own protective, their personal protective equipment. You know what I'm saying? Also known as PPE. So I came to work prepared, and I had my gloves, and these gloves were thick because I know that we was gonna be grabbing, you know what I'm saying, shrubs, and they spiky, you know what I'm saying? And so I guess people feel like just because they older, you know what I'm saying, that they have the ability to just boss you around. But in reality, you can have a certain charisma and a certain type of mindset that just screams leadership, but they're afraid of it. You know what I'm saying? They're afraid of you being able to be like, okay, so you can actually be a leader, but you younger than me, so why do I have to listen to you? You know? And that can really block a lot of blessings. Especially if you see something wrong and you able to, you know, give a resolution, but they feel like your resolution is unfit because you don't have enough life experience. But in reality, the type of breakthroughs that I've had to overcome, especially through like certain obstacles in life, it really shows that I am a great leader, you know. But you know what I'm saying, to basically shed light on, you know what I'm saying, how we don't fight fire with fire, we fight it with success, is I went and got a car. And the guy that was, you know what I'm saying, talking down on me, calling me names or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I was able to pull up to work in my own car, and I ain't had to take the bus no more. You know what I'm saying? But they still taking the bus. And, you know, one of the guys that was a manager there, he was like, man, don't feed into that, man. You're more valuable than they are, you know? So when you realize that, you know, you have more value than someone else who isn't qualified for the position that you in, you don't have to stoop down to that level that they are on to make yourself feel better, because you already are on a higher level. You already on a higher vibration. So you don't even have to worry about somebody who's at a lower vibration and what they saying. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to feed into that negativity, because they basically want to get that reaction that they want to be able to feed themselves. And that's that chaos energy, that's that negative energy that they want to feed off of, but you don't have to give them that. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to, come and talk to y'all about that and really just vent, you know what I'm saying, and get that off of my chest, because, like, as a black sheep, I really go through a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, and it's behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people don't see what it is they had to deal with, but I'm gonna start shedding light on the life of black sheep, but yeah, man, I just want to come and talk to y'all about that, man, and really get that type of energy off my chest, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't even gonna lie, when I went through what I just went through today, man, that shit, it made me lose my appetite. Like, I didn't even want to eat nothing. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I wouldn't want to sit around, you know what I'm saying? Nobody who wants to make me out to be such a nasty and, just mean and disrespectful person, especially in somebody else's household. I'm not that type of person, because my mom and dad didn't raise me like that. But I just wanted to come share that light, man. Living the life of a black sheep ain't easy, but I didn't ask to be a black sheep, this the way that the Most High created me, and there's a reason for it. So, but I know there's probably similar people out here who has been through, you know what I'm saying, similar situations as far as like humiliation, or, you know what I'm saying, being neglected, being backstabbed by people that you love, you know what I'm saying, not receiving the same type of love that you're willing to give to other people, or, you know what I'm saying, basically just being there for people supportively, and they not basically being there for you in that same in that same concept, but in a different situation. So I just want y'all to be mindful and let you know that you're not alone. So y'all stay blessed, man.